Hello Storytellers, welcome back to a new vlog. Today we are at the Taskmaster experience in London, which you booked.
Yeah. It's in Surrey, Quays, but only for the rest of this week, and then it's gone forever.
Yeah.
Probably by the time this video comes out, it probably will be gone forever.
But it's been very popular online from reading reviews, so I feel like it's not something to be gone for long. Does that make sense?
What, you think they'll do another one?
I think they'll do a revamp of it, different storylines kind of things. So we're not allowed to take pictures or film inside the actual experience, but this like courtyard they've got with all the Taskmaster like props and sets and stuff, we are. So the plan is we'll show you around this bit, we're going to go do the experience, and then in the end we'll give you a review of how we found the whole thing. Just to put it out there now, how much did this cost us, Daniel?
It was £100 for 2 people, £50 each.
So it's not cheap.
There's 2 different experiences we're doing that you can do here. We're doing one of them.
Yes.
Melon buffet.
Melon buffet. We'll let you know how it goes. So this is what it looks like in and around. It has all the little nods you could think of. It's very detailed. Even down to like the hanging socks. I want the pale bananas on.
Yeah.
What do you think so far, like first impression?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it in here.
They've even got the cow.
Yeah, they have got the cow. You're going to say hello to the cow?
I want to say hello to the cow. You're not much shorter than him.
Yeah, that's inaccurate, because I am 6 foot. And you are more than 5 foot, and that's showing you to be 5'1".
Is it?
Yeah.
Tail is slightly off the floor, so that might be why. It's the back end of a cow. Inside the caravan. I feel like they've done it up a bit more for us.
I don't know. I mean, this table in the show comes all the way out.
Yeah. And it doesn't have as nice cushions.
Sure. Obviously, this probably isn't the exact same one.
Thought I'd come sit down. Hello.
Hello.
This kitchen is really, really dingy.
I think this is just a caravan. It's not the caravan, because I'm pretty sure the caravan has the cooking that side.
Yeah, I think it's probably still on site being used. Yeah. It's cool though.
Yeah. We're walking through the set now.
Greg is here.
Greg Davis.
Thank you. I had wallets in it, not the same person.
Good job, most awkward video ever.
We've been summoned. It's our light. It's red. A few minutes since we got here, what do you think? Still enjoying it?
Yeah, it's cool.
The merchandise is actually really good as well.
Yeah, it seems good quality.
Yeah. I think we've spotted a few things that we might purchase. We're big Taskmaster fans. Love a quiz, love a game.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
So am I.
Good.
I'm looking forward to being really rubbish at this.
I'm looking forward to eating after this one. I'm already hungry.
I've been hungry all morning, but I've had a Kinder Bueno, so I don't want to complain.
I have not.
No, but you had an energy drink.
Yeah, that makes me more hungry.
For this cow to flash us in. Doo-doo. Moo.
1 hour later.
Alright, so we've completed it. We are out. Thoughts?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. The tasks are good. They're like little compact things that you could imagine being a task in Taskmaster. I don't recognise them as actual tasks.
Yeah. They feel a little simpler.
Yeah, I think because they don't want people failing tasks as much. That first one we all failed, but like other than that,
It's probably the easiest as well. So we're not allowed to share spoilers. They actively encourage us not to say what the experience is, so I can't tell you the tasks.
I think I can say about the first one is that you are to pick a number and you have to get that exact number
In something you are doing.
Yeah.
And we all aimed a bit higher than we probably should have.
I mean, sort of. Yeah. I got I aimed for 9 and got 10, and you aimed for 5.
I got 2, then 6.
Yeah.
So,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah, the experience was good. I enjoyed it. I would do something like this again. Unfortunately, this is only here this week.
Yeah. As in, I am debating booking us in for the other option and doing it today.
We could do it on the weekend.
Do it on the weekend. Yeah. I might look into it.
Yeah.
I would like to do this again. This was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this experience. And I'm not just saying that because I got the most points. I want a free drink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It was good. I always thought I'd be really bad at Taskmaster because I don't have very, what was the word, lateral. I don't do well with lateral thinking. But somehow I was actually quite good at it this time.
Yeah, I mean...
I was a top scorer on every single one except the last one.
Yeah.
And the first one, because we all lost the first one. That don't count.
I mean, you were still the top scorer, just joined.
Yeah.
Although you probably wouldn't have been the top scorer on the long number one.
No, that was all on... There was one that we were a team and that was all on him.
Yeah.
I figured out where things were.
It was the one
and
task,
what they meant. I just couldn't
task,
figure out how to put them in order.
Yeah, it was the one task that I was really good at, and it was a team task, so I ended up giving the points to Lauren anyway, basically.
Hey,
I mean,
I found the things and what they meant and figured out what they connected to, and then you figured out what to do with them.
Sort of. I figured out the first 3.
Yeah, but I'd also figured them out. I was like,
you didn't know what to do with them.
No, I was like, so this. I was like, this is the number, and then it's backwards, so this is the number.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Did you get the backwards one? Because I said that to you, and you went, oh.
I did get the backwards one. Because
okay.
we flipped it. I was like, that's backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I really enjoyed it. We'll do it again. Fully plan on coming back and doing it again.
Yeah, we might do it again on the weekend. Make this a 2-part video.
And then when we get home, I will show you what is in the bag.
Yes.
Because we bought stuff.
Yeah.
That I would then wear if we did this again.
Yeah.
Oh, top tip, if you do come to this before it closes or if it comes back, don't wear red. That's all I'm going to say, just don't wear red.
2 hours later.
Hello everyone. Welcome back. Just put my glasses down. I don't like how the ring light leaves a little mark on them, so I always like to take them off when I'm sat here, which means I can't see you fully, but oh well. Daniel's had to go run a family errand. He's got stuff to do, he's got a life. And I'm cold in here, so sorry if you can hear this weird clicking noise. I put the fire on and I've put Daniel's dressing gown on because it's bigger than mine. So it's slightly cozier. I may end up having to put mine on as well. It's abnormally cold for mid-February, in my opinion. But yeah, I thought I'd go through while he's out. Taskmaster stuff. For merchandise for an event like that, everything was actually quite reasonably priced. That being said, everything was still somewhat expensive, but compared to other experiences we've done, prices were similar or better. Yeah, so we got Taskmaster board game, but we didn't get like the generic one. We have got the Secret Series game. So I've seen the red box version, which is like their basic one, online, and I nearly bought it for us for Christmas, but it's a 3 to 5 player game, and I was like, if I'm going to get something for Christmas, I want it to be something 2 of us can play. So I didn't get it because it's 3 to 5 players. But we love having little board games nights with friends. We want to get our house more finished, so it's actually okay for people to be in here, so that we can play games. So we've got this to add to our list. It says, excuse me with my terrible eyesight, play this game, your time starts now, or when you've read the rules, which would be sensible. Immerse yourself in the full splendour of Taskmaster by completing in your very own, very special secret series made up of 10 individual episode games. Play all 10 episodes over separate game sessions to complete your bespoke Taskmaster series. Each episode is full of brand spanking new but reassuringly absurd tasks to create your own unique Taskmaster experience. carry scores from each episode to the next in the often thankless but always hilarious quest to impress the Taskmaster and become secret series champion. Remember, this is your game. These are your tasks. If it all goes wrong, you've only got yourself to blame. Alex Horne. So yeah, by sounds of it, this is something you can go back to again and again and again, maybe with the same people. So in my mind, how I would like to do this is once we've got our house set up a bit better, my friend Tahir and her husband's channel, they literally live a 5-minute walk from here. I don't know how they feel about board games, but I'm tempted to say to them, look, we've got 10 rounds on this. We're in February. We could do this once a month, meet up and do a round. Or something like that. Abby lives a little bit too far away to be able to do that, but I thought she probably would enjoy this more. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I thought we'd give this a go. This was £20, which was £5 cheaper than the original board game. So for a board game, I'm not sure you can get just on the market. I think you maybe can. It was cheaper, so nice. We also, as part of the deal, got a free photo. We actually get a series of photos that we've got like a digital... It's in here, I believe. It's like a digital QR codey thing. So we can actually download our pictures, but you get one free print, which is nice. And then sort of, I suppose the main event for me and Daniel, he's not a big merch fan when it comes to places like this. He's sort of happy with the memory of it. I like a piece of merch, either a pin or a badge or a magnet, something. Now, when we went and did Phantom Peak the first time, I really loved one of their t-shirts, and I wear it often. Usually not at work because it's got obviously like a big logo, and it's got like it's a Halloweeny one, so it's got like a skeleton platypus on it. It says like Phantom Peak, or like Hail the Platypus or something like that. But they had some really nice t-shirts for Taskmaster. It was super simple, which is really Dan's thing, and it's sort of becoming my thing as I'm getting older. I can't bother with all the fussy tops. But I saw one and I went, I really want to wear that to work. I could put my cardigan on so it covers the Taskmaster logo at the back, but I liked what it said on the front. So I'm going to show you the back first. The back literally just says the Taskmaster, the live experience. It's all black. It's not, it feels like it's nice and soft. It is a little thinner, so I can actually see you through that. It's a little thinner than most t-shirts I'd get from places like this, but it does feel like a good quality. And sizing, this is an XL, feels good. That feels like it's going to fit. But the front is the main bit. I am a drama teacher, which means often I'm giving them tasks, a bit like Taskmaster, and saying, off you go. This one says, your time starts now. So the idea that I can wear this with my joggers to work, with my cardigan over, and it just says your time starts now. Living. And I'm in the right kind of school that would appreciate that. So yeah, your time starts now is my one. They're quite long as well, by the way, so there's no cropping, there's no crop tops, like they're actually a good length. This was on discount, so they are giving, I want to say it was 20% off t-shirts, so we got this for £21. And then Daniel's, again, same black t-shirt style. I'm going to show you the front first. So the front has this branch with a balloon hanging on it, and I was like, interesting. Obviously it's a reference to something they consider iconic or funny. And then I read the back and it made more sense. It says, back from the dead to create, I can't read it, but some balloons. You could read it. Yeah, back from the dead to create some balloons. This is Ramesh Ranganathan. He does like a little, if I'm right, I think he sings this. back from the dead to create some balloons, something like that. But yeah, Dan really liked it, again, because it's nice and simple. It's just a little logo, a little nod to it, and again, this was £21. So in total, we spent £62, which, when you think about how much you've already spent on the experience, £50 each, adding that on top, this is now becoming a pricey experience. And I'm aware that given the cosy living crisis, not everyone can afford it. And I've got a feeling this might be part of the reason why it was a short, limited run. I say short, I think it was there for about half a year. We did a little bit of Googling to try and find out why it's closing down. Google is vague. It basically says could be contract, could be limited run, could be they're going to start up and go on a tour. And I was like, so there's no answer. Yeah. We booked in again. We are going to go see it again. So to give you more of an overview, the experience at Taskmaster is around 1 hour. So it's not too long. It's the length of an episode. It is 1 hour. And there are two options. You have got, I think it's called the Absolute Casserole or the melon something. We did the melon one. We're doing the Absolute Casserole next time. If you read the descriptions, which I'll insert here, the descriptions for them, they sound similar but different. I originally, when me and Dan were discussing it, we both said we'd count down to 3, 2, 1 and then say which one we wanted. I said the Absolute Casserole, he said the other one. And I said, well, let's do the one you've pick, because generally Dan is better at picking our experiences than I am. I'm very good at finding things online and then sending him them, and then usually the ones he picks are great, and the ones I pick we don't have as much fun at. Just sort of a general observation I've made. So I was like, let's go with the one you've picked. If it's the only one we get to do, let's do that. He felt it was a more rounded experience. And it was brilliant. It was very tactile. Every time, it wasn't one of those like think and come up with something. There was a couple you had to like think and figure it out, but everything was quite tactile, things to touch, things to do with your hands. And I generally am quite a tactile person, so yeah, he picked really well. We are going back. We're going back literally on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I booked it in the car on the way home. We are going in the evening because that was the cheapest one they had. I'm gonna be honest, I looked at Saturday, Sunday, and one was the cheapest, and they had some tickets going again for £50. When I was looking online, prices vary. Yeah, most of the midweek ones now are like £70, which isn't ideal. I know it's only £20 more per ticket and you think that's not too bad, but when there's two of you, that's now £40 extra. Luckily for us, we booked these in separate months, so separate paychecks, so it's less of a wallop to us. It is, that's a lie, it's a massive wallop to us. I'm going to be regretting this decision probably for a while. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm kind of gutted it's going. I'm really hoping that it is a case that they are going away to create new tasks, or maybe they're going to move the location around the UK, gives another city a chance. I do stand by the fact that not everything needs to be in London. England is bigger than London, so. But yeah, we had a really, really good time. And I will obviously add on to the end of this video a little review of our second go round and see if it was similar or different. So yeah, here's to our future selves. And we're back for round 2.
Yeah.
It's much busier now that it's 7:30 at night.
And also the second last day of the experience.
Yeah. Also when we arrived, they meant, obviously we've done this now, so we sort of know how it works, and we got here and he was like, just to let you know, although your time is 7:45, that's actually the time to get to the door. Your experience doesn't start till 8, so you're actually 8 o'clock entry, which is the opposite.
Orange group, please make your way to the front door. Your time starts now.
It's the opposite of what we were told the last time which we were here, which is 5 minutes before you hear the alarm, you go in on time, which we did.
And it's also the opposite to what it says on the ticket. So they're just running 15 minutes behind.
And they're trying to fob it off like they're not.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the beanie because I forgot to buy it when we were here last, and they don't have any anymore.
Yeah, it's sold out.
Because it actually fit my head.
I think we're going to throw some potatoes in a moment though.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm going to film you doing it.
Go again.
You can't, I don't think you have to throw this straight in.
Oh, it's an actual potato?
Yeah.
And you got to throw it in the hole?
Yeah.
That was disappointing.
I'll have one more go, then you can have a go, yeah?
Okay.
They are damp, it's quite odd. Al's gone for a jolly. Got one more, go on.
It's when they do the where he sends him out.
Oh, unlucky.
Nice land though. Big Teddy.
Please do not pick me up or you'll feel the wrath of Horn.
Okay.
Pick me the Teddy up.
Oh no! So much wrath! And that is all I filmed. It was me and Dan chucking a couple of potatoes. There wasn't really much else to film and show you because we showed a lot of it the first time. And it was incredibly busy, so it made filming feel a little bit uncomfortable. The actual tasks itself, they were okay. I enjoyed it a little less this time round. We were in a much bigger group. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. I just, it was still fun, but I definitely preferred the melon buffet over the absolute casserole. I had a lot more fun on the melon buffet. If I was to give feedback to them, I get that they want to get large groups through so that you get more people through and you get a bit more money. It didn't make the experience that great. It actually made it a lot worse. It made it feel cramped. I loved it when it was just a group of, I think there was 6 of us. Yeah, I think it was 4 or 6 of us. That actually felt good. The second time round, I think there was 8 of us playing all together, between 8 and 10, and it was too many people. If you haven't got enough points by the last task, it's only the top 5 who do the last task, which I kind of get why, but I'm like, well, if you know you've only got 5 spaces, only take 5 people? I don't know. That bit felt a bit odd to me. But, yeah. Glad I did it. Sad it's gone. I'm intrigued to see what they put in that space next. Or to see if it does do a tour, or if it comes back in like a year's time with, I don't know, new tasks. I would do it again. I would recommend it. And no, we did not buy any more merch, so I have nothing to show you. There was not really any merch there to buy. It was mostly all gone, so, you know, that's that. Thank you for coming along. Keep an eye out if you're interested in the Taskmaster stuff. I know we will be. And I'll see you in the next vlog, which, spoiler alert, we take a little trip to the Disney store for the first time in maybe over 1.5 years, 2 years. And I have opinions.